All right, we're back on. So here's my take on this. My take on all of this. Like, you don't need to be talking about food or worrying about anything else if you're still smoking and drinking soda. I mean, bottom line, if you're still smoking cigarettes, period. Please, like, you don't. There's no reason to worry about food. Two, if you're still drinking soda, there's no reason to talk about food. I mean, like, seriously, don't talk about food until, like, there's no reason to worry about chemicals and food and nutrition if you're still smoking and or drinking soda. I mean, there's just no seat at the table for you, right? There's just absolutely not. So if you're still smoking, I mean, you have to stop that first before you get into any conversation or have any I guess validity. You're just in the wrong place. It just makes zero sense. In my opinion, it's backwards. So that's my take on that. Then, as far as let me see. I'm trying to find it. So where's Jake? What up, Jake? All right, man. So, question, seeing people don't need benefit from farm. All right. So this is back from a comment I think that Jake made back. Have you heard of biohacking? No, I mean, not really. Like, I mean, it says what I understand biohacking to be is like giving your body the all optimal, like just finding whatever works the best for your body. It's food, man. I mean, the answer is food. The answer is plants. The answer is water. The answer is vegetables. It's all on this earth. There's no reason to chemically, input something into your body to enhance the performance. I mean, and at the end of the day, I want to ask why people are doing that. So let's just say that even works. And I don't agree that it does, but let's just say that it does. What are we doing it for? Like, what's the purpose? Like, what is it? I mean, you say better energy, or people say better energy. What does that mean? I just don't understand what, more energy is. I mean, you have to, why? You just start with the food. I think, 100% of the people that we come in contact with, or that we advise or counsel or recommend to people, I mean, we start with their fruits and vegetables and what they eat. That's their energy. That's the energy problem. I mean, other than sleeping, if you can tell me that you sleep, and then I'd go back to why are you not sleeping? Why you're having trouble sleeping? So you just got to keep going back to the root cause, and the root cause is not pre-workout or anything like that, or supplements in any regard or fashion. So most convenience and caffeine, absolutely, like that's really all they are, and a whole bunch of other things. Like, what are all those other things in there? You can say developed through supplement silence. I don't know what that means. Nutraceuticals. I'm not interested in nutraceuticals. That's the wrong message to send. The problem is we're confusing people by making it complicated. I think 100% of the people out here marketing, we're confusing people. We're saying things are healthy. We're saying things are high in fiber, and that's a good thing. Like, absolutely, that's a good thing. But then what else does it have? Like, all that other sugar and all that other nonsense in there doesn't mean that it's healthy just because it says high fiber big on the box. I mean, it's marketing tactics, in my opinion, and it's just backwards. It's selling people, and it's confusing people by sending me a video, or by sending anyone a video, or and because I've come across a lot of these. Oh, this scientist is talking about this and what it does to the body. I mean, I'm just not. Number one, I don't have 45 minutes to sit here and I'm gonna say argue with a scientist. I mean, because that's just not my lane, and that's not my thing. I'm not that smart, but I know this. I know that it's not complicated. I know that it never was complicated. I think people over time made it complicated. So everyone else makes it, to be super complicated. I mean, even go as far as, high fats and carbs and, protein and all of this. I say none with that. I say, start with, understand the foods that go together that taste amazing. I mean, these are people that cook, and people like Ava. I mean, these are people that understand what good nutrition is. and where it comes from, like understand real taste and not, salting something up into a degree that some people like, and sauces and, slathering these things on that you're masking, the food, and your body is, wanting the sugar and that taste. I mean, because it's delicious. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's absolutely delicious, but then we're addicted to it. I mean, but if you get off all of that and eat real foods and understand what foods go together and how to cook and how to put things together, and, and like Ava, I mean, you just become this, and I'm certainly blessed to have her in my life and in our family's life, because she makes it absolutely just, I'm going to say, super ridiculously easy by the things that she throws together. But then what I began to understand was it's really not that hard. It's really not that complicated. Yet everybody wants this super secret, fast shortcut, this $40 a month, these, people spend hundreds of dollars on supplements for what results I do not know. And what are they doing it for? So that's my rant on that. It's not complicated at all. This science and studies, I think it's nonsense. We don't need nutraceuticals. We don't need pre-workout. We do not need it 100%. I like this. I don't think it should be manufactured. Anything that's manufactured in a plant, meaning a manufactured plant, I think that we should stick to things that are made from a plant. A real plant. And then obviously drink a lot of water, and, a ton of water, right? Ton. I'm not saying people don't need or benefit from pharmaceutical products, right? I'm not trying to get into, medically speaking, and, I'm saying insulin for like absolute like purposes and things like that, because there's absolutely the space for that. I'm talking to the, the other percent of people that, that don't have, that don't need to be, in this, that are just, that are just confused, and they're thinking, they want to start their journey, and then they want to, they want something, and the shortcut is not the answer, especially to start with. So need is a strong word. I mean, but like, understand, you can get what you need from MRE. Excuse me. Eat every day. She needs something else to support her lifestyle and sustain nutritional compliance. I think I responded to this, but number one, what is nutritional compliance? And I got to go here soon. You have the internal grit and discipline to get your results without supplementation. It puts me in a box 5% who have built the will to do that. No, like maybe like now, but again, there's 95% of the people, I would agree, 95% of people have not done that because I'm going to say that they're leaning on a crutch, or they believe that they keep telling themselves they need something, or that they, that this supplement or this thing like makes it better, and it really doesn't. And I think once people understand that they can just wean that out and start to do it the, I'm gonna say our way, like the natural way, the real food way, you're gonna find it that you don't need to be spending it, and then it does not do that for you. And then, I said, show me the person, and then, the benefit. So if the benefit is to live, like, absolutely, you're going to take, whatever medication it is, if it's to stop seizures. I mean, you start to get, like, I'm not referring to that type of, conversation. I'm thinking the supplements, the pre-workout, these things that, that nutritional compliance with what, I'm not sure what nutritional compliance means. I think I went in depth there. So have fun with this one. I'll throw this together, and hopefully this brings some value. And enjoy. 8-minute show. See ya. Happy, what's the, I got to roll. $7:30. It's the 6th. Everything's, I lost my storage here, so I'm going to stop recording, and I'll throw this together. But that's my jam on that. So have a great day, everybody. I love you, and big changes ahead. See ya.